Welcome back to OT Sports. Today we got our Ivy League Conference Tournament predictions, and as some of you know, this is the 32nd Conference Tournament video we have made. So all 32 Conference Tournament videos are now available to watch. They're all up on the channel. Make sure you go check those out. Really putting a lot of time into that over the past 2 weeks, and March Madness just around the corner. You're going to be getting a bunch of content for that, of course. So yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed this little series we've done. The support you guys have shown really means a lot to me. We don't only do college basketball, also we do college football, NFL, NBA, and MLB. So if you're interested in any of that, make sure you go on there, hit the subscribe button, turn on the noties to make sure you don't miss out when we upload a video. But let's just get into this bracket. Ivy League, we're doing it last, but it's certainly not the least. I think you could make an argument that two teams deserve to get into the tournament out of this conference. Now, I know it won't happen, but there's an argument for it, I guess you could say. Princeton and Yale have been amazing. Cornell's been pretty good, too. And Brown, they've been having a pretty solid season as well. So this league, having a very under-the-radar season, I feel like nobody's talking about them that much. So let's get right into the picks. Real quick, though, Discord X linked in the description. You could join that, follow that, whatever you like to do. But with all that being said, let's make some picks. So, starting off with the 1 seed versus 4 seed game. Princeton is taking on Brown. Now this matchup, I'm gonna keep it simple with this one. I think Princeton goes out there and wins it. I don't see a world where you could make a case that the other top 3 seeds in this conference could win this tournament. But I don't think Brown really has a chance now. Princeton is the highest ranked KenPom team in this conference. Brown is the 4th highest, so they're right where they should be. But 207 overall compared to Cornell, who is the 3rd highest at 97. They just don't really compare to the other 3 outside of the top 200 in both offense and defense. Compared to Princeton, they 28th in offense, 135 in defense. I mean, their offense is just very good, very efficient. I'll go ahead and take Princeton to move on to the conference championship game. Now looking at the 2 versus 3 game, I think this one's actually pretty intriguing. Yale taking on Cornell, and I'm back and forth with who I want in this one. It could honestly go either way. They're, right, and neck and neck with each other in KenPom. Yale's 7 spots higher overall, 87th in offense compared to Cornell's 53rd. But the difference here is the defense. Yale 104 in defense, Cornell 176. Cornell is one of the faster-paced teams in the country. They're top 20 in tempo, which I think that's very good. And like I said, just outside the top 50 in offense, the offense is very, very solid. But Yale has played an extremely tough non-conference schedule this season. They've played a very solid schedule just overall. They're more well-rounded. They're more defensive. They're better defensively than Cornell. I know Cornell's offense is very high-paced and fast-paced, but I think that Yale gets them here. They're just the more well-rounded team, and I think their defense will be able to slow down their high-paced approach. And I think Yale wins this. So now these are the top 2 teams in this league facing off in the championship game, and this is what everyone wants to see. You could make an argument Princeton deserves an at-large bid. Now they won't get it, but in my opinion they should. 24-3, 28th in offense. I mean, that's just elite right there. Now I know the defense has struggled for them, but the offense is just so good, and they've played a pretty tough schedule here in conference and in the non-conference. I believe Princeton has some pretty solid wins on the resume. I don't know if I'm making stuff up, but I feel like, I know they were in they were in my Power 40 at certain times in the season. They beat Rutgers on the road, which I guess is a solid win. It's a Big Ten win. You beat a Big Ten team on the road. That's pretty solid. That is their best win. So they don't have as many good wins as I thought they did. Let's take a look at Yale on the other hand, though. And Yale, definitely a very solid team as well. Like I said, they're more well-rounded overall than Princeton is. Yale has a road loss against Gonzaga. Yeah, I mean, they kept it at least somewhat close. They only lost by 15. They also lost on the road to Vermont by 1. They're the best team in the America East. They did beat Quinnipiac on the road, who is the top seed in, I believe, the MAAC. And they have a 15-point road loss to Kansas, but they have a road win over Santa Clara. So they have actually they've played some more solid teams. They've actually beaten Princeton at home this season. But once Princeton was at home, they didn't look great. Recently, Yale just lost to Brown in overtime at home. That does concern me just because capping off the regular season with a loss. I don't know how I feel about that. Yale is the more well-rounded team, but I'm going to go ahead and take Princeton more because I just want to see them in the tournament. You know, their offense is just so good and so high quality and so explosive that I think they can really make a run similar to how they did last year. They made it all the way to the Sweet 16, I believe. I mean, yeah, they beat Arizona and Missouri, I believe it was, on the way to the Sweet 16 where they lost to Creighton, but they return a lot of the same guys from that team, so they are experienced. They know how to get it done in March. I think they go out there and win the Ivy League and get back to the NCAA tournament for the second year in a row. So yeah, that's going to do it for the Ivy League Conference Tournament predictions. Really hope you guys have enjoyed all these videos. Like I said, we have all 32 conferences now available to go watch. Go check all of those out. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Let me know if you guys want this again next year. It took a lot of time out of these past 2 weeks for me. But, you know, I think it was worth it. You guys have shown a lot of support, so I really do appreciate that. It means the world to me, so thank you guys so much. As always, Discord X linked in the description. Join that, follow that. Go down there, subscribe if you haven't already. Turn on the noties, like the video if you enjoyed. And I will see you guys. I was thinking about making an NBA video tomorrow. I don't know if I will, just because this past week we've done a lot of videos. I mean, I've done 5 videos a day the past, about 4 days now. Sunday I think we did 3. Monday, Tuesday we did 5 each, and then today we did 3. So that was a lot of videos. We'll see what I get to tomorrow. I might post an NBA video. I might not. I don't know if I actually have time to. We'll see. If you get one, you get one. If not, we'll do one next week for sure. And then next week, March Madness. Plenty of content with that. Tune in for that. Turn on the noties to make sure you don't miss when we upload about that. But I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.